Oh, hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to use Salesforce's new Wave Analytics um, feature. So basically, what I'm going to walk you through is just the free one, the Developer Edition, Special Developer Edition Wave Analytics, because that's all you have access to, unless you want to pay, I think, around $40,000 a month, which you probably don't have. Maybe I'm wrong though. Anyway, to get that special developer edition org, you can normally go to this trailhead, the new Wave trailhead on Salesforce.com. But this is the actual address if you just want to go there, and you'll fill this out, and they will send to your email you fill out here basically a link to set your password and to log on. So anyway, I've already done that, so I'll walk you through how to, set everything up. Basically, you'll go to the regular Salesforce login page. Log in. Hopefully this is the right password. Oh, now I need a security code. Okay, that's fine. Since they want to be extra strict. Alright, and now that we're through that, boom, we'll continue on. I don't need this. Remind me later. Alright. Okay, so now we're in here, and just to enable Wave, the first thing you'd have to do is go to Wave. Alright, and click on Getting Started. And you'll want to, I've already enabled it, but normally you'll come to a page here that will say, it'll just be a screen that says Salesforce Analytics, and underneath it there will be a green button that says Enable Wave Analytics. And after you hit Enable, it will show you this screen, and that's what you'll see from this point on. You can also, of course, disable it. Let's see if it'll give me that screen if I disable it. Yeah. So this is what you normally see, Enable Wave Analytics. Just click that button and it's on, but I can't use it yet. The way that you have to, give users permissions to use it is by doing the following. Drop down the Manage Users over here, go to Users, find the person you want, which is myself in this case. Then go to its permission set license assignments, edit assignments. And, oh wait, I'm incorrect here. Go back to users. Go back to me. And make sure I need to, no, it's not that one. It's the one next to it. I keep clicking on the wrong one. I'll get it right eventually. Okay, that's it. So you need permission set license assignments, and you need to check this box and check this box, and that will get you what you need. And then to further that, then you can go to permission set assignments, and they already have it kind of done for you, but we'll go into the permission set and set up a permission set that you would need. So you need to hit new, Wave Analytics, boom, user license. You want this to be none. Don't assign a license here. And then you're going to go down to system permissions, and you'll see randomly scattered throughout here Wave Analytics stuff. So there's some Wave stuff that you actually can't do in this org, but most of it you can do. So, oh, come on. Oh, where's there's that one, use Wave Analytics. Where is it at? There's one you have to click before all the rest, and I am missing it. see what it says. Requires use wave analytics, right? Oh, I didn't hit edit. That would make sense. Make sure you hit edit so you don't look like a fool like myself. So, use wave analytics. Make sure you check that. Then everything but templated apps, I think, are available to you. So you just go up here. You would give yourself that permission. This one as well. That guy. Keep going. There's a few more. You definitely want that one. You're definitely going to want to be able to manage it. And I think, yeah, there's that one right above here. Yeah, you want this. Or else there's, you know, you can't get the data sets or the information in the objects to become data sets, so you definitely need that. Aside from that, this last one I don't think you can use in the, it wouldn't let me use at least. So then we just save that, and we will assign this permission set, manage assignments, add me, hit assign, and that's done. Now if you do this in reverse, right, and you try to assign the permission set to yourself that we just made prior to doing those licenses that we did, then you're going to get a whole bunch of errors here, and this is not going to say success. You're going to get like 15 errors. It's, yeah. Anyway, now if we go back to Wave here, click on Getting Started. Actually, we'll want to go to Settings first and make sure this is on. You'll want these thumbnails for lenses and dashboards. Save it, then go back to Getting Started again, and now up in this corner there's Launch Analytics. So now we'll launch Analytics, and all you're going to see is these apps here. So I'm going to log into another org where I've already built the JSON objects to upload to here. So just give me a second. I will log out and log into my other org where I can do this. Alright, so now we're in my other org where I've already set up all this stuff. And we'll go back into Wave Analytics, same exact place, except for you'll notice there are these match stats, matchmaking stats, opportunities, opportunity products, user role. So if you're following along with the trailhead, what the trailhead will eventually do is generate a JSON object for you, and the JSON object will give you this opportunities, products, opportunities, and user role tables. What I did is I basically wrote my own JSON object so I could do a custom object in Wave Analytics, see how that works. They don't want you to be able to do that currently, so they don't have the option for you to create your own JSON objects for custom Salesforce objects. But I'll just walk you through kind of what you have to do, and then to upload a JSON object to create a data set for Wave Analytics. I know that's a lot of words. It's actually very simple, so let me just show you how you do it. Basically, you'd come up here to the gear in the corner once you logged in, and you'd go to the data monitor, and you can see this is the jobs view. These are all the things that I've uploaded and taken a look at, and it's processed for me. But the thing you can go to is the data flow view. That's what you'll want to go to, I should say. And over in the data flow view, there's this little drop down here, and it'll allow me to download this this file. And unfortunately, it formats it horribly. Let me see where we are here. Yeah, this looks really bad, but basically it gives you a JSON file. It'll produce one for you at the trailhead too. Let me see if I can just go to the Wave trailhead real quick and show you what it gives you. Okay, yeah, so this is where you would go, and eventually in this wave head you would get to this one. Yeah, and it's going to only allow you to get this little JSON object that it's already pre-made, because they, in the special developer edition, don't want you to mess with this really. And we'll open this with Notepad++, and this is what you'll end up with. You'll get this pretty nice looking formatted JSON object that shows you what it's going to do here. You know, if you're wanting to use a custom object with this special developer edition, basically what you're going to want to do is rewrite this object here with whatever custom data you want. And a better example is this. So opportunity, right? It has its own object here. And then this object basically just pulls in the data from the Salesforce object opportunity, as you can see here. And then there is at the very bottom here a, where is it at? Extract. There's an extract somewhere. Oh wait, a register. Yeah, that's it. So there's a register opportunity here, and what this is going to do is, we'll leave this here. Kind of, let's do this. What this is going to do is, in your Wave Analytics app, you will see these this opportunity data set here. This register opportunity is what actually makes this data set. So you will need both of those objects if you wanted to create or write your own JSON object to use for this Wave Analytics application. However, when this actually launches, you'll just be able to dynamically create JSON objects, or if you're actually paying for it, you would be able to do this without making your own JSON objects. Anyway, so on to the point here. Once you're done, right, you're at the data monitor, you go to the data flow view, you drop this down. What you'll want to do is upload. You'll select that file, that analytics file that is somewhere in here with all my tons of videos, and then you'll hit upload, and then it'll say file upload successfully, and you'll hit done. And if it wasn't a JSON object, or if your JSON object was built incorrectly, there's errors or whatever, it would say error, not a JSON object. But anyway, then you would start it. You'd start the data flow job, right? And it's going to queue it here. And it normally takes, you know, as you can see, 27 seconds to, I think the longest is 1 minute. If you had millions of records, then this could take hours, I'm sure. But anyway, so this is running. We don't really care, but this is how you're going to get those Salesforce objects into Wave Analytics data sets that you see here. So once you've done all that, what can you do from this point? Well, you can go in here, and this data that you're seeing here is Halo 5, from the Halo 5 API. I was working on doing API stuff for Salesforce. And anyway, so what will you do? You'll be able to see this page. This is what you will see no matter what object it is the first time you look at it. It's just going to show you how many rows you have. What you can do at that point is you can group your rows. So I'll group mine by Halo map name, and then I'll group it by gamer tag. and this is going to show you, you know, what this is showing me is how many times this gamer tag has played on this map, and then we will measure, say, the average kills per map. Okay, and the average kills per map for this map Alpine for this particular player is 15, 25 for Plaza, and if you wanted to further group it or further measure it, you could do an average of deaths, etc. Now all these measurements are integer rows of some kind. They could be decimals. It doesn't really matter. But these measurements are only going to pick up those number columns that you have for whatever object you're working at. The groups are going to pick up text fields, mostly, and ID fields as well. So, you know, that's what you'll get in these two things. You'll get number fields here, I should say number, or integer and float fields, and you'll get string text fields here in IDs. And then the other things you can do with this is, you know, you can change how it's displayed. You could do these stack columns, which, you know, if I had more people in here, let's see. Let me add someone. Oh, actually, I can't. I don't have my JSON object with me. Anyway, if you had more than one gamer tag, which unfortunately I only have one player in here at the moment, then you would see the multiple players or whatever stacked on each other. Maybe it would be a good idea to try this with this new org, because they have opportunities in here. Thousands of opportunities, and it's probably a better example of what you get. So we go over to here and we'll go to the data monitor again and see, normally it's nothing. Well, the first time it's nothing. And then we'll go over here and we'll do an upload. Select a file. Come on, all files, analytics, upload, done. And now it's, oh wait, gotta run it, start it, there we go. And now, in a minute here, it's gonna create those objects. It's going to create those, I should say, data sets from the opportunities and, I don't know, a couple other objects in Salesforce. So we're waiting, And it can take a little while, as I described previously. And you can drop this down and see where it's at, right? So it just extracted and input almost 2,000 opportunities, 1,000 accounts. So it's doing some work. Once it gets past the opportunities, it normally goes pretty quick. There we go. See, almost done now. Running, pending. Oh, success. It should be done. No? Still not done? Oh, there's still, oh, okay. There we go. Almost done. Still registering the objects. Alright. Then you'll get the successful status rather than the running status, and you just go back to Wave Analytics. You'll go into this My Private app, or wait, sorry, the Shared app. Shared app is where all of these go by default. And you can edit the name, you can, update it, all this other junk, delete it, add security to it, whatever. But anyway, if you just click on opportunities, you can see, okay, there's 2,000 rows. Great. So what do I want to, group them by? Maybe you want to group them by account name. Cool. And then what do you want to measure them by? You want to measure them by the average amount of money you make per, opportunity. So, for instance, this Abbott's Place in this theoretical world pays you an average of $1.2 million, which would be great, right? I'd love that. And you can see this information all the way down. And if you had more information on any particular thing, you would receive more information for it. You can also, group it by closed. Cool. And you can see over here that closed is equal to true or closed is equal to false. And check it out there. You can also do other things, like change the scales if you like logarithmic scales better. Have them in ascending and descending order, which is kind of cool, right? And you can also filter, right? So you can filter based on pretty much anything you wanted. So if there was account names you didn't want, maybe you don't like Abbott. You're like, I'm tired of this guy or account, whatever. You could select them all but Abbott and hit add. And now Abbott, they're a goner. Because, who liked them anyway, right? And then, of course, you can save your lens, right? You can, I don't know what Clip to Designer is, to be completely honest with you. I've not dealt with it at this moment. Looks like this is just how you create the new dashboards. Okay, I got it. So you can just create the new dashboards for your analytics here. That way your CEO or whatever doesn't have to go in and dynamically create his data sets. He can just go look at his dashboard of data. So what is Wave Analytics? More or less, it's just a fancier version, and I should say an even easier to use and better version of the existing I forget the name of it. The tables you can create in here already. The reports, that's what I should say. It's a fancier version of reporting. It's a fancier version of dashboards. That's pretty much all it is. It makes it easier for people who aren't necessarily good at coding or good at administration or whatever to come in here and make nice looking dashboards pretty easily. So anyway, that's about it. I'll probably do an API integration video for Salesforce soon too. But until then, there's Wave. Hopefully it was helpful. And if it wasn't, you can always go to Salesforce and take a look at their Wave trailhead. I'll see you later.